Looking to 10x your business? Key fundamental things that you need to make sure are done. Let's get started. Okay, first thing you need to do is make sure that your brand is strong and consistent. What is your brand? That's your logo, that's your slogan, that's your website, anything that you're putting out there for potential customers to see. That's part of your brand. Make sure it's consistent. Check your website, look at the colors, look at the continuity, check your social media. You got business cards. Any marketing material that you're putting out there, it needs to be consistent. People need to be able to look at a business card, your website, social media, and identify you as the same person, the same business, the same entity. That is critical during the process. What is your slogan? What is your mission? What are you telling people? What offer are you presenting to your audience? Huge. What is your offer? What value? And you have to really understand your value so that your customers can also give into that value, because whatever value you present out there is what people are going to assume. But the brand is critical. What's going to make a customer want to buy into your brand? You got to think about that. Not just say, okay, well, I'm like this brand, I'm like this other brand. We do this better than them. No, you really need to be very specific about that. It blows my mind how many people hand me a business card and then I'll go onto their website or social media and it's completely different. The business card is different from their social media and it's completely different logos. You gotta take this part very serious. When you look at these major brands, we go to places like Target. You go to a cookie place, Crumble Cookie. Consistency all the way through, from the packaging to the colors, everything. Think like the bigger brand. You want to scale, you want to build your brand, you got to think like that. Don't go so much when we start talking about these offers. Don't go so much when you're trying to discount. I talked about that in previous videos. Don't look for just offering a discount, because once you get into that cycle, it's hard to get out. So look at what value you're bringing to your customer and hone down on that value. Really try to tell your customers what you're getting with buying my products and my services. That is critical, why you're doing this. Make sure that those basic components are there so you can start scaling your business. Social media, you have to look at social media as a business. There's the personal side, and we all get caught up in the personal, but social media now, that's a part of business. That's a part of how you can network. That's a part of how you can scale, and that's a part of how you can just drive sales consistently over and over. You have to look at your social media. Now, if you're not staying active, social media has changed so much. You can post for your whole week now, even further out. There's different platforms out there that would allow you to do stuff like schedule your post out there. And you can schedule out, so you can take time out your day for just one day and do your entire social media post for the entire week or month. But you have to take the time to do that. You can't just expect organic to just happen. Organic happens when you do the stuff necessary to make organic happen. Networking, social media, going out there, just running into people and just, hey, I have a business, here's what I do. You have to be open and you have to take that step. You can't just wishful think that your business is gonna grow or scale. Either you're gonna put money in your marketing, or you're gonna have to do the legwork that's gonna have people come and follow you and want to invest and buy your product. You have to be able to take that time and do it. If not, you can go into sites like Fiverr.com and these other sites, and you can hire someone to manage your social media. There's a lot of people who do amazing jobs. We have a company that manages most of our social media, but they didn't start off. We did the legwork. So when you come to some of our pages and you say, okay, well, they have 600,000, 700,000, 800,000 followers, and they're very engaged and different things like that. That took time. That took discipline. That took practice. And you have to be able to invest in that. You can't say, well, I don't have time. If you don't have time, you don't have time to grow your business. You don't have time for the money to come in. So you have to be able to be disciplined during that practice. Automations, huge. Automations. It's almost like a new jingle. You need to get that in your head. Automations is huge for your business. How are you automating and simplifying your process? Because right now, it's hard to duplicate the most important person, which is you. The best way to use that is use AI and automations. Automations is going to transition how you do everything, your processes, how you do your communication on your website. Automations is critical. You have to have automations installed. Make sure you have something, whether it's on a website or whether you're going to meet people, whether you're meeting someone, get their business card. Never walk away when you're talking to someone and you don't get someone's contact. Same way when you're on a website, never let someone leave your website without making the attempt, the effort to get a contact, an email, an SMS. Figure out a way that you can get that information, because it's critical, because you can build so much. You can start building up different offers and value. You can build a rewards program. But if you don't have the information, the contact, that rewards program is useless. So you got to make sure you're building that. So another thing, incentivize your customers. Huge. Incentivize an AVO, average order value. How can you make that one customer come back and spend again? How can you make that one customer spend more? If you have one product, you're looking at how I can get more customers to come in. But if you have more than one product, now you're looking at how can I increase my average order value? How can I incentivize, that? And it's not just online. It's when you're actually going to physically talk to these people. When you have one product, you talk to them about that one product. Let them come in, and I say this in other videos, you need to come in as the expert. Come in as the expert. Whatever field, you need to do your research. Just don't go out and try to sell someone. Come in as the expert. Incentivize, increase your average order value, and come in as the expert. Gems right there to be able to help you scale. If you don't come in as the expert, you're gonna fall into the pool with everyone else, and it's gonna be hard for you to try to scale when someone's looking at you like every other person. You don't want that. You want to be able to come in. So you got that branding critical. You're looking at how you have a strong offer. You're looking at how you can incentivize your customers. You're looking at how you can increase your average order value. These are just basic, fundamental things that you can do right now that can help scale your business. And lastly, you know what it was coming, use technology. AI, critical. I talk about that. I have tutorials on how to use, chat and use these different technologies. Use that and tell that technology what you're trying to do, and it's going to generate it for you so that you can really do all that stuff. So follow me as we continue to scale and grow your business.